Mic check, mic check. Mic check. Hi, Shekhar. So, good evening, good morning to everyone who is an avid reader of the world's #1 blogger, Captain Ajit Wadakail. This video is made, in a live session manner so that I can discuss conveniently to you all how we need to work on our internet practices. We need to work on our search habits, which we do uh, since we have experienced a lot of banning of free speech of late. We have seen how blogs of Captain Ajit Wadakail have been shadow banned from the search scenario, especially by the prominent search engines. And we would like to try our best to work out a way to move away from Google and see all the possible options for browsers, for search engines, for emails, not just Google, but all the media which bans or tries to subvert or shadow ban free speech. So we have been hearing from Captain Ajit Wadekar to start using browser named Yandex browser. This is the Yandex browser. I would like to reiterate what Captain Ajit Wadekar has said. Notice to readers, all those who want to use my blog site below as an encyclopedia by using the tag word Wadakail, which has been banned by Google. Banned by Google. Okay. So we must use the tag word Wadakail only on Yandex. Okay, we'll see that today, how the tag word helps and how it doesn't help in some search engines. Captain has mentioned that he has made over 1714 posts, and we do want to search these posts, how the search is. We want to know the stuff in the blog. We want to find it out. For instance, one of the most searched topic is related to marine, the merchant navy. There are a lot of subjects which students want to check that out, and search engines help us do that. But now that is being hampered. Looking at all this, Captain has also made his new WordPress site, which is captainajitwadakail.in. Let me just check the Zoom settings. All right. Okay, there you go. So the point is what we are trying to achieve today. My idea is to host a couple of live sessions, possibly every Sunday or Saturday on a weekend, so that we can discuss the user experience from you all. Hi, Swapnil. So we can discuss the user experience from you all in trying to use various browsers, search engines, and even other softwares for other purpose, like the Messenger, the social media websites like Twitter, which we would like to divert now. We are we were trying to think about Parler, but that has been banned globally from various services, and we are now left with only one option, which I know is Gab. Okay, so today what we will do is, first I will start off telling you what is the experience with Yandex. All right, so this is the Yandex browser. I will open a new tab. This is the Yandex browser. Okay. And I will give you a comparison a little bit with other browsers. Uh, Keeping in context, when we search Captain Ajit Vadakail's blog, okay, what happens? As you know, the biggest bummer, the biggest setback was when Google has blacklisted the Captain Ajit Vadakail sites for no reason, when no other malware detection websites are giving any alerts for the same. And so we are finding issues accessing Captain's website in some cases nowadays. So let me show you an example. I will try to search, let's say I will go to yandex.com. Okay, so here if I type Ajit Vadakail and I press enter, and there's the result. I will click on it, and here is the website. This is how it should work seamlessly. But in other browsers, this seems not to be the case. Let me first go to our hated, I would like to say, Google. Okay, Google. I will open Google. Point to note is that right now normally when people open google.com and then they just start searching, one thing needs to be noticed is what region is Google set to. Google is currently set to Algeria on my desktop. Maybe by accident, maybe by some default reason. You can see. Let it be. We will just try to search Ajit Vadakail, right? Oh, Ajit Vadakail Sushant is a very hot search. Okay, fine. So we will click here. There you go. This is the thing which is not correct. When the website is completely safe, how come Google gives you this error? So we don't want to go do a workaround, click details and then visit the site and come here and then look. No, that's not acceptable. It should come as a clean search result and a clean way. Even you see the browser, the URL, there's a dangerous mark here. This is absolutely heinous from Google. This is really a mockery of, trying to ban free speech. So we have to work around now. We can't use Google. Okay, and by the way, this was on chrome.com. Okay, so Chrome, what I'm trying to show is not Google versus Yandex search. Now I will try to show you Google versus Yandex browser. So even if you use Google browser but start using yandex.com. Okay, so yandex.com is the search engine also. So we have opened the search engine, but this is opened in Google Chrome. You can see it's in Google Chrome, and we will type Ajit Vadakail. So we have got the result. Now remember, this is in Google Chrome, and we click it. There you go. Again, the same problem. So the Google Chrome browser itself is tied up with the Google algorithm, and it's not letting us give a clean result. This is not acceptable. Now what the point is, which browser should we use? We are using Yandex. It's working well, but I would like to safeguard you with some other browsers as well. Let me try in Brave browser, which is a very popular browser in terms of giving privacy protection and stuff like that. Let me open a new tab. Let me go to bing.com. Okay, I will type Ajit Vadakail, and if I click Ajit Vadakail here, it results in the same thing. So this is Brave browser, not Chrome browser. We know that Brave is based on Chrome, but it has its own overlay algorithm on it. But that doesn't help at all. So we didn't use Google search, we used Bing search, we used on Brave browser, but resulted in the same thing. And mind you, this is very bad, marking it as dangerous. Another browser I would like to tell you is Firefox. Okay, so Firefox, I will open, if I open Google, let's say Google, okay, Ajit Vatakile. So we get the result, we click, there you go. This is a different kind of thing. Here there is no dangerous mark. If you see here, I am referring to this portion, and now if you see, it's giving a different kind of an alert, but it's more or less the same thing. Okay, this is again not correct. So Firefox is also not recommended. It is tied up with Google or algorithm in some or the other way. Firefox doesn't use, Firefox is an independent browser, as told by many. When you will try to find alternatives of Google Chrome, people will first start recommending Firefox, but Firefox is not the option. Let me show you another browser which is in popularity after Google or Firefox, which is Opera. I have installed Opera GX, which is the gaming browser, just for my own convenience, so should work similar for Opera as well. All right, so let me go to Google again here. Okay, let me reset this. I will search again Ajit Vatakile on Opera browser using Google search engine. Here Opera does not give the red flag, the red page. Okay, so because Opera also doesn't use Firefox or Chrome as its base browser, it is its own engine. But what I don't like is, still, even though the blog is opened, it gives an exclamation mark here. I do not like this kind of mischief. All right. Okay. Always feel like reading the blog. All right. So what are the other options? So as of now, there are many browsers, but some or the other way, all browsers are linked to Firefox or Chrome indirectly. Many browsers offer privacy protection, stuff like that, but blah blah blah, but that is not enough. We need a neutral approach to all websites. You cannot block a website which is the website of the world's #1 blogger. Let me tell you why I am saying, not I am saying, the number speaks for themselves. This is the reason, one of the reasons, all right, that this record of #1 blogger will never surpass. Okay, let me give you another reason. How many posts, if you count the total number of posts here, there is a post, there are multiple posts every month, every year, with plethora of content. So this is not correct to block or give a wrong impression to upcoming readers that the website is unsafe, which is not the case. All right, so I would today, as of now, give you the first solution is to use Yandex browser, which Captain has already highlighted, but I wanted to just tell you guys. Okay, let me just check for last case. What is this browser called? Edge browser. All right, so I will use Edge browser. Go to Google, or let me just use Bing.com. Okay, we are not using Google at all. Ajit Vatakile. Enter. Now this is relatively better. Why? Because there is no red page and it on its own opens up a secure link, HTTPS, instead of only HTTP, which is the next topic of our live stream. Okay, so let me just divert a little bit. Whenever we use captain's blogs links, we want to use them with HTTPS and not only HTTP. What this does is that it offers the other user a secure link of the blog, and hopefully it doesn't cause any problem, but that is not the case with other browsers. Edge for now didn't give any issue, so it can be used as an option. Let's see. So we have Yandex, we have, let me just show you quickly, again the same thing. This is a secure link. The Yandex opens a secure link. Okay, even if you open Ajit Wadakail from Yandex browser, okay, and I click it, the same results. Hi Devdut, hi Shazam, hi Sri Narayan. Okay, hi Mr. Murthy. Hi Banga. All right, so this is the case. All right, so what are we left with? We are left with Yandex, and we are left with, for at least for this testing purpose, we are left with Edge browser. And just for your information, I will tell you about one more browser, which is called as Midori browser. Midori is this one. This is the Midori browser. I will show you what it is. Midori. All right, this is another browser, which is a lightweight browser. It does not, what should I say, it does not have any bells and whistles. It's a clean browser. It is just for plain, it might have less services, but works smoothly like anything. Even if I search here, why I am telling you this browser is because this browser is available in a portable form, which means if you have the files of this browser, you can put it in a pen drive, go to some other place, use this browser from that pen drive directly and surf the web. So no issues. This browser doesn't tell us whether the link is secure, insecure, but gives a clean output. You see, it is an HTTP link. Ideally, it should be HTTPS. This is the fault of the search engine, not the browser. But this browser doesn't cause a problem even though it is HTTP. Let me show you what happens if I do this in other browsers. Again, here you get the not secure thing. All right, even though it should not be the case, it should automatically detect HTTPS in some way. I will show you a workaround for that also. And for Yandex, I will show you quickly here. I'm putting, see, in Yandex, I did not put HTTPS. I put HTTP only. Okay, you see this? I am not putting HTTPS, only HTTP. But still, if I press enter, it recognizes it as a safe browser and adds HTTPS to it after I pressed enter. This is how it should work because the website is safe. It should give an HTTPS thing to it. Let me just retry this. I have put an extension if that's not the case. Okay, my bad. That was because I had kept an extension here. So even Yandex doesn't give a clean thing if you don't put HTTPS. Sorry for that. Okay, so you can see there is an exclamation mark here. All right, so this is what we should avoid even in our mobile browsers as well. What we need to do is, now I will tell you for HTTPS, in your browser you have extensions option or add-ons option. This is Yandex. I will click on add-ons. Okay, I will go to down. I will select Yandex browser extensions catalog, and I will type HTTPS. I will select this HTTPS everywhere. Okay, is this the okay? Just a moment. Okay, HTTPS everywhere. I will add this to Yandex browser. It's done. Okay, add extension. So you will get this sort of a S icon here. So what this does is every time you enter a link, it will try to give you the HTTPS version of this URL. Sorry for that. Give me a moment. Right. So this is the case. Now what we will come to is the next major topic is the search engines. All right. So okay, let me just pull down everything. All right. By the way, if you need any of these wallpapers, ping me. So the next hurdle is what search engines should we use to get accurate results, because search engines have been blocking captain's blog links when we search through them, even via use of the tag word Vadakail. For ease, for simplicity, I will show you what the tag word is. I would assume everyone knows that, but just for clarity's sake, tag word is, if I want to search Sanatana Dharma and I want to search captain's blog in it, ideally it should give me directly, right? Let's say, does it give? It doesn't give. Okay, there is no link of captain here on this search result. Okay, and if you remember now, okay, somehow this has become India now, the search setting. You can see how Google plays. Okay, so now what we'll do is we will use Vadakail as tag word and we will put as Sanatana Dharma. Yes, Srinaran, this video will be recorded and you can share the link afterwards. You can share the link right now also to anyone. Okay, so this should give you the Google search of with Vadakail as tag word should give results from captain's blog. Does it? No. But what are we getting here? We are getting some bogus links like Pinterest.com, Script.com, blah blah blah. Pathetic. Okay. So the thing is to find a search engine. Captain has already asked us to use Yandex search engine, which is yandex.com. Okay. When we use Vadakail as tag word in Yandex with any topic we want to search, Okay, there you go. You get accurate results. You get results from his blogspot, and now you are also getting results from his new website, which is captainajitwadakail.in. You are getting all the results from his blog. All right, but let's just see what else we can try with the search engines. I just wanted to give you a comparison with some search engines. Now, if you go to YouTube, there is a trend now, I think, I would like to believe, to figure out alternatives of Google. If you type alternatives to Google, there you go, you will get a lot of videos. So this is a trend and we should latch on to it. Okay, that's one thing I would like to say. And now, so first thing is Google, the search engine doesn't produce the result we want. Okay, the next is Bing. We will test out the search engines. I will show you how some of the search engines work differently. That is the idea of this video. Sanatana Dharma Vada Kail. Or let me just remove Vada Kail right now. Okay, it's not there. Yes, Devdut, absolutely right. He has been censored by Google for supporting the US President Donald J. Trump. And we have to fight it out. Okay, so when you see I've put tagbot Vadakal, the results show the link of his blog, but it doesn't stop there. It gives you extra results here. But there is a mess up. Someone else has copied or something, or maybe it's a follower of Captain, and then there are the results or some. Okay, so this is how it works. Similarly, it will work in Yandex too. Okay. Now I would like to tell you that in market there are many search engines, but more or less all search engines, what they do is borrow their search results from Google or Bing.com, or even they say Yahoo. So let's say DuckDuckGo is a search engine which claims to give you privacy and stuff like that, but what we need is not just privacy, we need proper search results. We need accurate search results. Is that the case? We will test it out today. Okay, but what DuckDuckGo does is it gives you results, it borrows results from yahoo.com. So there is, and yahoo.com borrows results from bing.com as of today. So this is the case why the results may not be different in DuckDuckGo as compared to Bing or Yahoo. So what's the advantage? Not much advantage for us, because privacy can be given by many other search engines. Privacy is all about, they don't track your user data, they don't track your searches, but all their claims of any browser, even Yandex, no one can confirm that that claim is legit. Okay, just give me a second. Okay, so we will test this out. I have a list of keywords which, Captain always asks us to check, but I have my couple of own keywords with reference to our group. Okay, I will show you a couple of search engines and we will test those search engines in front of you right now, right here. Okay, let me show you what those search engines are. We have Google, we have Bing, we have Yandex, we have DuckDuckGo. There is one very popular at some level, which is called Start Page. You can see how much of credibility Start Page is showing on its website, but Start Page follows all the results of Google. Only what it says is doesn't do any tracking and all stuff like that. So what's the use for us? It doesn't help. Okay. Now Quant is another search engine. I have put Quant because Quant, I think we will confirm over time because they don't give us details so easily. Quant doesn't borrow results from Bing or Google. Okay. Then we have Swiss Cows. This is one of the very nice search engines I felt. This is my initial impressions. We will see how it works. Can it work better? Then there is Yippee. I'm mentioning Yippee because you see Yippee is powered by IBM, Watson, whatever. So it is not taking results from Bing or Google. So we would expect certain results to be unique. And then there is one just for reference, which MetaGear, which uses results from Bing and Google combined. Then this is Peakier. This is a different way of searching. And then one just for reference is Oscobar. But we will stick to the starting 4-5: Google, Bing, Yandex, DuckDuckGo, Startpage, Quant, Swisscows. And I will show how it helps us and how it doesn't help each search result. Let me first try to search Trump. Okay. When I search Trump, I should ideally get the website of Donald J. Trump on the top. Do I get it on Google? By the way, this is India region by default. I do not get Donald J. Trump on the thing. I get White House as the result, but nothing about Donald J. Trump. Right? Not good. I will try Bing. We thought Bing is good. Let's see, does it qualify for Trump? Because that's why the world's #1 blogger has been banned by Google for supporting Donald J. Trump. And when we type Trump on Bing.com, what we get? We get the Wikipedia result. Okay, we get Donald J. Trump on top. And we get certain related content, but not very helpful. But yes, Donald J. Trump, the website is on top. We will try Yandex quickly. Okay. Now you see the interesting part. In Yandex, Donald J. Trump website is not coming on top. Right? As per my liking, I can only say liking because Donald J. Trump is the official site of Donald J. Trump. In Yandex, it should come on top or at least second or third number, but Yandex is not giving that. It's giving the Facebook of Donald Trump, Wikipedia page, Instagram, YouTube, Trump.com. This is the commercial website of Donald J. Trump, not the election website. Okay. So this is a little issue with Yandex also, I would say. I will try in DuckDuckGo Trump. Now I told you Trump borrows everything from Bing.com. So it gives you the same result or similar result. First is Donald J. Trump and then Fox News. So in Bing, this is Bing. And it gives you Donald J. Trump and this is and then Fox News. Okay. So DuckDuckGo is same as Bing. So there is no need to use DuckDuckGo if you are trying to find an option from Bing or Yahoo. It is only in terms of privacy and other things. If you like, it's okay, but nothing advantageous to us. If I try start page, I'm putting start page because many browsers claim to be good, but they are actually using Google as their search engines. I mean Google for the search results, and it totally destroys the results. You see, The Wire, Times of India, Trump website is not there at all. It is using almost similar results what we got from Google. So start page, for whatever it claims about privacy, is not enough. We need accurate results. We need the correct results. Con.com, Trump. Yes, Swapnil, Yandex is good, but I will give you certain options also. We need to work with some options because none of these search engines are, I think, that mature, or they need to get mature as users will shift from Google to these search engines. As I told you, let me just rewind. Quant is using their own engine, search engine software. Okay, so it helps in some way. See, I'm not recommending strongly any search engine. We will have our user experiences, and we will come to next live session and figure out what works best. I'm telling you my initial impressions, which look good, because Quant is not using Google or Bing, as per my knowledge now. We can try this. So when I put Trump, I get Donald J. Trump, Fox News. Maybe it's using Bing.com as search engine. We will check that, but it's giving a good result. Okay. Swiss cows. Swiss cows, I've checked strongly that they have their own engine and it works quite well. It does not take search results from Google or Bing or Yahoo. And you see Donald J. Trump is there, but is on the third number. So this is not similar to what we saw in Bing or Yahoo, or not Yahoo. Yahoo I'm not showing because Yahoo is using the same search results of Bing.com. So there shouldn't be any much difference. Yeah, Yahoo can be more stable, faster. That you can check on your own platform, but we are checking search results right now. All right, so Trump is on third, but the results are different, and we also have to see the region. Okay, so even if I do this India, let me do India. It is different. It doesn't give it doesn't give me the website at all right now. The moment I make it India, interesting. So this is the issue with regional search and neutral searches. Okay, but if I put India and I search Biden, it gives me Biden's website right on top for India as the search. Interesting. Okay. So let me go to the last search engine because it's again a differently powered search engine, and I will try to check that. Trump. Okay, so we have Trump.com, Donald J. Trump. I don't think this Yippee has any regional option. I will check that. Maybe here, no. Okay. It gives me the required websites at the top, the Twitter thing, some news. All right, so this is how it works. So what has been good? Bing, fine. Yandex, no. For Donald Trump, I have not changed the search. Okay, so maybe it's India. Yeah, maybe this is India, so it's not giving accurate results. I will check the search settings. 1 second. In Chennai, so maybe that's why. Okay, let me check. Okay, I'll just check the search settings later and I'll update you, but as of now so maybe it's checking up India, and Quant was fine and Swiss cows was fine. All right, let me just check again Ajit Vadakal. I want to see the results of Ajit Vadakal also quickly, whether you get it as on top or not. This Google, it gives but doesn't give much further. In Bing, now this is a good thing. Bing is also giving the current blog and the new blog as well. This is how it should work. Yandex is doing the same. I'll not check DuckDuckGo, it will be same. Start page will give the same. I will check SwissCow. SwissCow is different. You can see it's different. It's giving you the link and it's giving HTTPS links. That's a good thing. Like that it should be. And it's not giving the new blog, which is captainajitwadekal.in. If I do it India, here it does. Okay, captainajitwadekal.in. So this is a small but important thing. EP. Okay. So here also it gives good results. the blog spot, the new blog, and the results. Now let me try something else. Let me try deep state Vada file. Okay, you can see the results. The Racketeers blog, which is the latest blog, one of the latest blog, is come on right on top. I will try in Cisco's. Once again. Okay, so Swiss cows doesn't give you Racketeer on top, it gives on fourth, but it's still giving you the actual blog of the deep state by Captain Ajit Vadakail right on top, which is good. This is what you need. Okay, I want to see, I should be able to find the correct blog link easily. Okay, let me try Cont. Cont is also giving similar. Start page is following Google results, as I told you earlier. It will not give. So you see, there is no blogspot here, no deep state link, the post, nothing here. Okay, DuckDuckGo, we should follow Bing. So here Racketeers is above, deep state is second and third. Okay, but here deep state wasn't there at all. Sorry, this is not search here. Let me search here. Okay, here also it's two results of deep state link and then the Racketeers link. So you see there is subtle difference. It helps when you do digging. When you do digging of various topics, it gives you different results. Let me try what Captain asks us many times, evil journalist. Okay, this is a good one. Right on top, the most evil journalist on Yandex. I'll do it on Bing. Right on top on Bing too. For Google, nowhere to be seen, nothing. So we have to stop using Google from now, because the easiest thing to move away is the search process. Slowly and steadily we'll think about email services, maps, and blah 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 extra, but the easiest thing to move away is Google search engine. Let me show you one more. Swiss cows works perfectly nice. Okay, Yippee is also an interesting one. Why I am showing you Yippee, I'll okay, Yippee doesn't give okay, the second link is the most evil journalist. Okay, why I am telling you about Yippee, Swiss cows, and Yandex, these three have their own search algorithms behind. So we hope they tamper the search results less than others. Okay, let me try one more quickly, which is a good one. US election fraud. Let's say I want to know about it. Do they block it? Okay, this is India. I will make it neutral. Fact checking, BBC. Okay. So you can do testing of such things on your end and figure out what works, what gives you good result. Actually, there is evidence of voter fraud. Yes, there was election fraud. Okay, so this is what it is. I should be careful of using this term because they are banning the videos also for using this term. I will use it here. You can see the results. Let me show you Yandex. I'm not voicing the list, the results. You can understand yourself. You can see the difference of the search results. If I make this US, okay, see this. So Yippee is, I think, Yippee is giving you contextual results. It looks at the area and accordingly adjusts. When the result was, the search was in reference to India, it gave that way, and it's from US, it's giving that way. So this is a little tricky thing. You have to see which search engines give you region option or neutral option, and check for the thing that way. Okay, I will quickly go over certain one or two more. Mm, yeah, so let me try uh, NASA DNA on Swiss cows. Okay, NASA DNA. This is United States. I will make it neutral and I will go down. Okay, here it is. So we get captain's block in the first page, but at slightly lower position. But here I have not mentioned any tag port Vardakail. Okay, that's important to note. Same with EP, NASA DNA. One, two, three, four, five, six. Okay, it's on 11th position. Okay, so it's there. Let me try Bing. Sorry. NASA DNA. Okay, it's on 4th position. That's good. In Yandex, it's on 5th position. Okay, so this is how it. There is subtle difference, but if I use DuckDuckGo, which is same as Bing, it will most likely give me similar result. But what do we see here? DuckDuckGo. Okay, if this is India, okay, I'll uncheck this. Bing is okay. In DuckDuckGo, there is no result of captain's blog in the first page. It comes afterwards on 11th position or something. So there is difference even from DuckDuckGo to Bing. All right. What else now? So I would like to wrap up the search engines part is that while using Yandex, we should also try and look for Swiss cows as an option, Yippee as one another option. Why Swiss cows? Because Swiss cows is although a Switzerland-based firm, but it blocks all the bad websites like the pornography websites and other websites. They do not come in search results, and that's a good thing. Even though I have not done any protection filter as such, I have not done any setting like that, but it blocks anything of that sort and gives you good results, clean results, which is very important. Let me try one more if I can. The last thing. Okay, there you go. We got communism failed when I type Plato Vardakail as search in Swiss cows. In Yippee, if I do, I get a different search result. Hinduism, Sanatan Dharma, debunking claims, not very correct, if I would say. Okay, when I type Plato Vardakail, Plato Vardakail and Swiss cows gives me results from his blog, but different, maybe more accurate. I have to check that these blogs have actual mention of Plato. In Quant, if I put, okay, I'll try Nasadiya Sukta. Just a second, Swapnil. So Alexander the Great in India, Hinduism. Okay, this is not giving many results. It's only giving one result at the top, and rest are all indirect links in what? Bing.com. Sorry, quant.com. Okay. Let me try Google. Although we are clear about Google, it won't show all bogus results, none of any use. Let's try Bing.com. The first is Alexander the Great. Okay, so this is a good thing which I realized when I use Plato Vardakyle. One is giving Alexander the Great, Swiss cows gave communism failed, and I'll try one more in Yandex. Yandex doesn't give any particular blog link, it only gives the blogspot link directly and one blog link from the new website. So you see the difference. Swiss cows has given something reasonable, I would say. Yippee, not very reasonable. In fact, not at all. The third result is from Captain's website. It should give on top because we have used Vardakyle as the tag word and it's catching from other websites. Bing, in Bing, it's giving a result, but only one. Okay. So this is how it doesn't help. Let me quickly check what Swapnil has asked. NASA Diya Sukta. I have not tried, but let me check. So Google obviously will never give accurate results, I think. Let me try Bing. Bing, it's not giving. Okay, I'm not using the tag word, but I'm still trying because if he has mentioned. So you see, Nasadiya Sukta, we get Captain's result on the 4th position in Yandex search. You can see, right? If I try that in quickly in DuckDuckGo also, DuckDuckGo doesn't give. Is it? No. DuckDuckGo is from Bing. It doesn't give Captain's search result at all. Bing also did not give, is it? Bing also did not give. That's why DuckDuckGo is not giving. Start page, no point in checking because it takes from Google. Now Quant. Does Quant give? Quant also does. Quant gives. Okay. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? The 9th position we have Captain's blog result. Okay. Let me try Swiss cows. Swiss cows is not giving. Interesting. If I do it India, just for a small bias, it gives on the below position 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9th position. Okay, so only Yandex gave it on the 4th position, which is good, better in fact. Let me just try Yippee. Yippee is also not giving me a desired result. It's on 14th position. Okay, so at least they are giving. All right, so we have to see what works well, what works good. Okay, we saw for some things, some search engines don't produce reliable or desirable results, I would say. So what we need to try is we can use Yandex search with Vardakyle as search as tag word, and we don't get a thing directly. You see, if I put it here, we get it nicely. And Bing also should work. When you use like that, it works well. If I change the search, yes, Yippee also it will give. So these things are working. So that's about it. And what I would recommend is to use Yandex search engine with Yandex browser, but also experiment with the Swiss cows little bit because I realized a lot of search results were little bit different at times, so you get more search results You can also try Yippee to some extent, but the right now I would recommend, not recommend, the initial positive things are from Swiss Cows because it's an independent algorithm, and the other one is Yandex. Okay, and I would urge you to open a Yandex account, which I have opened here, right? So you can get basic services like videos, email. If you want an email as with your name properly, which wasn't available with Gmail, make with Yandex. That will work well, and you can start making accounts from your Yandex email ID on various social media websites. So I was contemplating on shifting to Gab completely. Gab is the only option right now left after Parler's disappearance. I mean, Parler's banning of from various services, and Gab was a bit down. It is showing good recovery. It works well. It opens well. I was able to sign in today comfortably, and we should start using Gab. And if possible, we can start migrating from Twitter sooner than later. So that's about it. If you guys have any suggestions, quick suggestions, we will try to do a rewind. By the way, one more thing I would like to say. I would presume people have started using Signal app on their browser, sorry, on their mobile. But the Signal app is also available on the desktop. You can use this. You can chat directly from your browser like WhatsApp. It's very convenient. I do not need to check my mobile. Okay, so that's another small update that Signal Messenger app can be used from browser conveniently when you're working. Okay, so we have sort of covered everything we want to. All right, so that's about it. As you would be knowing, Captain has okay, we will refresh this. See, we get the secure link on Yandex. Okay, so Captain has asked us to fill a couple of, not couple of, sorry, many polls created by him on his new blog. Let me just go through them. Does Okay, the first poll was, does Gandhi deserve to be called the father of our nation? I think you all know the polls, the topics, but let me show you the latest polls which you may not have seen. In case today has been a very active day in terms of releasing polls. So this is one of the polls where Captain saying about Bhakti movement, whether this is true or false. 6,000 years of Bhagavad Gita verses replaced by Bhakti. Gita versus Shraddha was replaced by Bhakti. True or false? Yes, it's true. Submit. So I would urge you to start voting in this. This is important. Even though the questions are a bit longer, it is important to read because there is a lot of element we should be aware of. The Tamil Nayanars, Alvars, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Vasava, Jayadeva, the fake Dasas, Tulsidas, Kalidas, Ramdas, Ravidas, Surdas, Puran, Dharadasa, Namdev, Tukaram, Mira, Ramanuja, Madhavacharya. I do not know few of them here, but I know most of them, etc. Jewish Deep State, Darling Narendra Modi, Light Bhakti Movement, acted as a foundation of country's freedom struggle as the movement brought out people. Okay, so please go and participate. Ask your relatives, ask your friends to read the questions, share their opinions. We have already seen the results of the previous polls. Okay, so you can see all the polls here. So that's about it. Climate change wala is tricky. Murthy, Shraddha to Bhakti Dibba. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Murthy. That is tricky because if you do not, if you haven't read Captain's blog or if you haven't understood about the climate change, you will not be able to answer that poll. And you need to read about the a little bit about it on Captain's blog because that's another areas where you know the deep state is playing tricky. Okay, so that's about it. I can wait for any other comments or feedback. Mohit, I saw right to below. Right now it's a bit but more or less as I transcend engaging is like a kind of sense. Swapnil, what are you referring? Sorry, I didn't see your comment earlier in 9:30. So I might also try to do a similar session with an update with my experience, and you all can share your experience as we are all connected. I might do it in Hindi if required because we need to move away from Google. Okay, we need to move away from Google. We need to move away from Google browsers, Google search engines, and try to use other services also which in which we can migrate away from Google, Facebook, Twitter, and even Microsoft to some extent, I think. How many of you are confident that Biden will not be? I think that poll will be the most toughest poll, I think. Isn't Mr. Murthy? Ji, right? Any final comments from anybody? It's just a live session. By doing this, what Swapnil? I am not getting. No, should I try one more search? What was another search? Oh, fine, it's almost an hour. I will take your guys' leave. Really tough to right, Swapnil. So I'll take your leave. I will try and make a follow-up session next Sunday again on the same. Let's see our user experience because there's a lot of challenges with using Gab or other stuff. Trying to understand how Yandex works, any hiccups with that, with other search engines, Yandex browser. I will support you guys if required. Anyone can provide their own feedbacks too. It will be really helpful. Thanks. Keep reading Captain's blog and keep spreading his messages. Thank you.